everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In front of me are a pile of ATCs that I made yesterday, and there's a video for that if you want to see how I did them. That's my previous video. If I remember, I'll put a link in the box. So what is an ATC? It's a card. It's a trading card, the same size as any trading card. It's 2.5 inches wide by 3.5 inches long. Metrically, that is 6.35 centimetres by 8.89 centimetres. They fit into the things that we use as pocket letters, but people, have obviously collected their other trading cards in those things before we started using them for pocket letters, I would imagine. So you don't tend to put things on the outside because they usually fit into either like an individual plastic wallet like this one, or into the 9-hole plastic things that we use that go into like a ring binder, that type of thing. So you don't tend to put things on the outside, otherwise they don't fit in. So that's the only thing. On the back, you usually put your details. So you might make a set of this. You might just make one ATC, and you might not want to write anything particular on the back. I do suggest you put your name on it so that people know who it's from. But you can get cards, you can make cards, you can give your set a title. So I made 18, and while I was inking around the edges, I thought, oh, they look like kaleidoscopes. So I've called these my Lockdown Kaleidoscope collection. So the title of my ATC is Lockdown Kaleidoscope. The artist is me, woollysteph. Info, well, I'm just going to put my email. I don't want to put other personal details in case they get shown on people's channel and then it accidentally gets shown. I don't really want my mobile number flooded on the internet. The date that it was made, well, March 21, and the number. It could be 1 of 1, it could be 3 of 6, or this one happens to be the last one, which was 18 out of 18. You can print out things like this, you can print your own things like that, you can write on a pencil on the back, whatever you like. I don't think there's any set thing about what you put on them. So I thought I would host a swap. Some of you have already expressed an interest to join. I want to keep it simple. I don't want people to be put off by things or feel stressed by it, or for it to cost a lot of money. So my idea is that you make one or whatever, however many ATCs, but you send just one of them in the swap. I will organise your swap partners, and then when you've got your swap partners, it'll be down to you to email them, contact them, swap your addresses and everything. And then you will send one of these in an envelope to your swap partner. Now, you can put it in a card if you want to send a card. There's no obligation to send a card. It might be nice to put a note in there. I thought I might try and revive the old-fashioned pastime of writing a letter, but we'll see how that goes. But you know, whatever you like, just pop a note in to say, hi, this is my thingy, my I was going to call it a twinchy. This is my ATC. My name is so and so. If you don't know each other, introduce yourself. What do you like, what don't you like, things like that. So it's a good way of getting to know people. So that was my idea for it. So it's just one of these in an envelope. That will make it, if you don't put too much dimension on it, it will make it nice and flat. 1 second while I get my postage tool. I don't know if I can do it while I'm attached to the microphone. Yes, you can. Right, so I haven't got an envelope, I don't think, to show you. No. Well, I've got one here. Right, so you put your... Aha, I opened it. I stuck it down so that I could reuse it. Let me just cut the top off. You have to imagine that's an envelope. Right, so you put your note in, you put your card in, absolutely fine. If you keep it really flat so that it goes through one of these postage tools, it will not cost you very much to send. You could send that with a second-class stamp in the UK. I'm not sure about international, but even so, if you keep it thin and not too large, then it doesn't cost very much to send. When you start adding dimension and it doesn't go through that, it then starts to cost a lot of money. And I did notice in my Twinchy challenge that I've had to pay for a couple of entries because they are just slightly too thick. They don't go through the postage slot. And in the UK, people have put just a normal stamp on it, but it needs to be a large letter stamp. If it won't fit through there, it needs to be a large letter stamp. So just bear that in mind. If you keep it nice and flat, you put a card in it and that, and it goes, you know, that is 5mm, I believe. Just double checking, but I'm pretty certain it is. Yeah, 5mm. So it's not very thick. So you know, to save your swap partners having to pay extra postage, do try and keep things nice and flat. So yes, so that's why I was trying to keep the cost down. You could buy, I don't know how much a second class stamp costs in the UK. I know they've gone up. I'm going to say around about 60p, but if it's not heavy, it's not thick, it won't cost the earth to send. And I thought perhaps we could do this on a monthly basis. If there's a lot of us, then I'm going to get my husband or my daughter to write me a computer program so that it's easier to sort out swap partners, so that we don't have, you know, you don't swap with the same person too often. Obviously, if there's only a few people in the swap, then you're going to end up swapping with somebody fairly regularly. Anyway, that's the plan. We'll see how we go. So all you need is to make yourself a 2.5 inch by 3.5 inch piece of art, not two-dimensional, not down the sides. Pop it in an envelope, perhaps with a note to say something about yourself, introduce yourself to your swap partner, and send it. That's my plan. So if you're interested in joining the swap, I'm going to leave information in the description box, so do have a look at that. Get in contact with me. You can leave the details. It's probably easier if you email me, because then at least I have your email address, and if you can't get hold of your swap partner or whatever, I can do it that way. So I'm going to say, if you want to join, email me. My email is in the description box. Let me know and tell me, first of all, if I don't know you, of course, tell me, yes, you'd like to join the swap, what country you live in, and whether or not you're happy to go and post international as well. So those things. If you're in the UK and you just want to stay in the UK, that's fine. Don't feel put off by that. Just pop it in this email so that I'm aware, and I'll make sure that I can organise people as best I can. But I thought it would be nice if we can include everybody, and everybody, you know, could once a month make one ATC and send it off. That is the plan. So let me know in the comments if you're interested. Drop me a line by email, and I think I will give it a couple of weeks. So around about the middle of the month, I will sort out the swap partners, and then I'm going to give you around about 6 weeks. So I'm going to say you need to get your ATC to your swap partner by like the 1st of May. And then by the middle of April, I'll be organising the next swap. And then that will be for the 1st of June, if you see what I mean. I think that's the easiest way to do it. Give people, at the moment, with post being a little bit delayed and things, that we give our partners, if we're swapping abroad, you know, like 6 weeks or so for things to arrive. And let's not get upset if things don't happen. If you have problems, please get in contact with me. Don't, you know, let's not all we don't want to start any fights over somebody said they were going to send me one and it hasn't arrived. You know, there's lots and lots of factors going on in the world. So I just want this to be stress-free for me and for you, and a bit of fun, and just something that, you know, you can get maybe you want to try something, but you're not sure, and you think, well, you know, this tiny little canvas, you could just quickly, you know, have a little go. You could alter a playing card because they're about the same size as well. So, you know, use your imagination, folks, and I look forward to seeing everybody's. I think I might open it up to Instagram as well, if people are interested on there, because I've got some friends on Instagram who enjoy swapping ATCs. So but I might direct everybody to this video, because then at least we all know, if people leave comments, we should be able to find each other in order to contact each other. So that's the plan. Any questions, leave them in the comments section and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And I look forward to seeing how many people are interested and what you guys create. So thanks for watching. Do take care. Read the information in the description box. Any questions, let me know. And enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.